The day starts with Maui Cultural Lands at Honokawai Valley, and these are the volunteers that came to work. And this is the journey to Honokawai Valley, which is all four-wheel drive. Everything, as you can see, is dead. It's because water is diverted through these pipes, as you see right here. These pipes are the only means of water that get into the valley in which we can do the reforestation project. It's really sad. This is our walk through the valley. At one point, Honokawai Valley was home to 500 families and could sustain that much for years. In ancient times, Honokawai Valley supported many Hawaiian families, and in attempts to bring back the cultural significance of Honokawai Valley, we decided to do a little reforestation project in which we can unearth a lot of the cultural things that happen in Honokawai Valley. And in order to do that, we need to plant more Hawaiian plants, and we need to remove the invasives. And with many hands, make little work. Toward the end of our day, we had a chance to go through the valley, and Uncle John and Uncle Ekolu educated us on some of the plants that are grown in the valley.
This is a papala kipao. Papala kipao. You say that? Papala kipao. Papala kipao. Papala kipao. Papala kipao. That's sticky though. I'm gonna that's season. Well, so the bird catchers there, that was a profession. They would have long fingernails. This is an older one right now. It's normally very, very sticky. So you, of course, you put it by your. You watch for your birds. They're up early, like the birds are up early. Before the birds, they start setting their traps. They put some bait, and then this is only one method of catching your birds. There's a papala kipao. You have it down on a branch. The birds would come and eat whatever bait that you put on, and then they wouldn't leave because you know the Hawaiian birds are small and dainty. Wow, the red and white, red and black stuff. So at the end of the day, you go and check your traps. Now, if you have to remember that you check all your traps, so you have to know that you set 10 traps, 20 traps. You gotta go and check and collect those traps. See your birds, take the feathers, put in your bag, and then you rub the kukui nut oil on their feet so that they won't be sticky anymore.
Noni. How many people have eaten noni before? You ate noni?
No such food.
Which one you eat? The one on the ground or the one in the tree? The tree. You ever try the one on the ground?
Yeah.
You tried the one on the ground?
Actually, my father keep them in a bottle to look like the one on the ground.
Okay, he's there doing the shots then, yeah? You know, the scientific name is it's actually part of the coffee family. It comes from Indonesia. It's Morinda citrifolia is the name of this plant, or noni. It became commercially big, I say, within the last 15 years. Drinks, pill forms.
Yeah, still on the shelf now, yeah?
Yeah. Make juice, make smoothies out of them, make soap out of them. You know, because they come away with all its healing powers. I call this a Hawaiian medicine cabinet, yeah? I learned about this tree when I was like 7th grade when surfing, got hurt, and I sprained my ankle. And my grandmother told me, go outside, pick 7 leaves, but don't forget do your pule first. What do you mean? So you pule, ask for permission to pick and what you gonna use them for. Okay. You know, ask why, yeah? So we do that, and then we took them on a stove. They have microwave back then, and we wilted them down. And then you crunch them up, because the thing is real crackly, and you like get the juice out. So it's the juice underneath that has the healing powers, yeah? So I found out that these things have proteins in it. Proteins. So protein is a basic building block of your body. So that's where the healing powers come from, these leaves. So my ankle was swollen, so we wrap 7 leaves around, put saran wrap and East bandage over them, change them 3 times a day, morning, mid-afternoon, and then nighttime before you go sleep. And within 3 days, the swelling is gone. So no longer fat. Normally those kinds take like a week plus, so this got it done in about half the time. So this is your noni plant. But I tell most people with any Hawaiian medicinal plant, the physical application is just half of it. You also need the spiritual application of it. You gotta have both. Otherwise, you're just going through the emotions, and might work, might not work. You gotta help the body heal on different levels. Yeah, therein lies balance. Also, the fruits are here. All kind of different stories. Who's that? The Tongans or Samoans?
Tongan.
Tongans, for the blood, they eat the young ones like this. The fruit, which one, Joey? Like this one.
This one.
This one. Fruit was eaten in time of famine. It's less like on bitter apple. Get plenty seeds inside.
So you just want to eat the outside?
So when you're hungry, yeah, everything work.
Be on Hawaiian. Tastes like an apple.
Apple? Green apple?
Leave the leaf alone though, eh? I don't think you get too big, bro. Protein, eh? Protein block, bro.
Guy, you know you're learning, huh? Building block, bro.
I just heard it.
So, you know,
What's all
we're
the
doing
leaf
this.
called, no?
Choda.
Scared. Come in the gym. Everybody ate. The one on the ground, you know, like
No, the one from the ground, the first day when it falls down, because you're always cleaning your noni tree.
Yeah.
In the morning, if it fell down last night or early morning, that's the one you pick. And for what me and mom do, you know your rice pot, you get that steaming pot, that piece, you grate them inside there to get rid of the seeds. Now that size noni would be about 3/4 of a shot glass. And then that is what you drink. That's what we drink. And to back the chase down for the flavor, orange juice.
Orange juice, man. Nothing
Not
else
water.
work.
Cole tried water.
Gatorade, nothing works.
Orange
bro.
juice.
Coca-Cola, nothing. Gotta be orange juice.
How about ginger?
Don't try the ginger.
Nah, just kidding, bro.
But I was doing this talk one time, and ripe fruit was one hini. She would pick them up. She started grinding them. She made them look, oh no, she's like this. Oh yeah, and everybody around her was like, whoa, let's try. I was like, oh, oh. So my mom was with me. I'm like, oh look. So later on, I asked her, why you do that? She goes, oh, it took her 2 months to get used to it, but she likes the way it makes her body feel.
Right on.
So you know, it's you know, Hawaiians, like any other culture, it's the
Big time, yeah.
purging your systems is a way to stay healthy.
Right.
Yeah. So that was one of the ways. Yeah. But the good thing about that I like about the ripe fruit, it's good for stings. Pochiki manawa sting in the ocean.
Oh, no.
Oh, bro.
Run to your noni tree, grab that one a little bit too old, but more like this.
Yeah.
Break the bugger in half and take shawl. You know, the thing's smelly for like maybe 10-15 minutes, but it immobilizes the sting. And better yet, you know, the sting is what, 15-20 minutes,
Yeah,
but the healing is like a week. Yeah,
Yeah.
itchy, yeah, because the thing welt up and itch, and man, that's worse. You gotta scratch. Once you start scratching, you know, like stop. But it helps with that too. If you get them on your skin quickly, no more itch. Still get the welt, but no more the itch. Yeah. That's one thing, you know. Bee sting too, centipede, scorpion, any kind of sting, ant bites.
Ant bites. Up here we have plenty red ants in patches. So if you got bitten, you run to your nearest noni tree and start rubbing them on.
And it's real easy to identify these trees by the leaves and by the smelly fruit underneath. Yeah. You guys do shots of this stuff?
Gotta be with orange juice.
But you know, it's not a cure-all. Yeah, it's only as good as you keep your body clean.
And I tried this. The Tongan guy, my friend's husband, I saw him. He picked it and he picked off the white flowers and then he ate it. He was telling me, "Oh, this is good for your blood." And he said, "Yeah, try one." I says, "Well, you try one first." So he picked it, cleaned it off, and ate it. Well, if you ate it, I can eat it too. Put it in your mouth, just like the noni what you tasted, but more intense. The whole thing, you just eat the whole thing and swallow.
Sounds like very salivating. Any questions? So what's the scientific name?
I got a question. What is it?
We now learn that one, yeah?
Morinda citrifolia. That's the easy one for Morinda.